Hey guys, AFC 101 here yet again, bringing you episode number 1 of my Football Manager 2012 complete AFC Wimbledon playthrough. I know it sounds different, but we'll soon get used to it. So this is recorded in the demo. The game isn't out yet. I'm recording this the night before it's due to come out, but I thought I'd get this out really early. So yeah, so this is episode 1. This is the starting squad. Just a short clip to show you the squad that I've got working with, and now moving on to what I've done with the squad since that is my new squad, I believe. The screen is so small. I think it is. Yes, it is. That is my new squad. So I've done a few transfer dealings. This is just an introduction video, by the way. I've done a few in transfer dealings. Just bought a few players in. A strategy I normally use when doing a lower league club is that I put most of the all the transfer money, and with AFC Wimbledon you start with £50,000 to spend. I've just put all that in wages, and so then you can get free agents like this. Pablo Cunyago, I'm a huge fan of his from his Ipswich days. He was released by Ipswich at the end of the season, and I was delighted to pick him up for just a wage of £1,200. I think he's going to be the key part of this side, and hopefully his goals alone could be able to get us promoted. I also went back to, of course, my club Ipswich to sign Jack Ainsley on loan. He can play right back or centre back. He could be predominantly a centre half. This guy was a dud signing. My scout said he was good, and then he actually wasn't. So wasted money on him, but never mind. This guy, Maxime Blanchard, is a 24-year-old French centre half, and he is going to team up with Ainsley in the centre of defence. So that's going to be a pretty good partnership, I think. And this is the keeper. AFC Wimbledon really needed a new keeper, and I decided to sign Dean Bouzanis on a free transfer. Formerly of Liverpool, I think he was in their youth side. And so that's the signing so far. More might follow. I've brought my own staff in. These are the tactics I'm going with. I'm going to play the 4-5-1 with a holding midfielder and 2 wingers, with 1 striker up front, which will be Pablo Cunyago. But I've set up a couple of other formations just in case. A 4-4-2. Just a standard 4-4-2, just in case we need to. We're getting overcrowded in the midfield, and then a 4-2-3-1 if we're chasing a game. But the main formation is going to be the 4-5-1 with the holder midfielder. AFC Wimbledon actually does start with pretty good midfielders, so I was really pleased with that. And so that was a real big bonus. So it just meant I had to buy defenders, a keeper and a striker, especially when I play one up front. These are the fixtures. You see we've had a decent pre-season, and we're going to go into the League Cup against Crawley. This was the preliminary round that we had to do because Birmingham won the League Cup, and then they got relegated. So there's the preliminary to decide who got through, and it was a weird match. AFC Wimbledon absolutely dominated. We were absolutely fantastic, and Crawley actually went down to 9 men. They had 2 players sent off, but it still went. They had 1 sent off in normal time, 1 sent off in extra time, and we absolutely dominated. We could have won about 6-0, but it went to penalties, and this is what happened. We both scored our first penalty. So this is just going to be just me showing you the penalties. Normally the basis for this series is going to be showing you a full length match, and then like 6 matches, a 6-match highlight video like I did towards the end of my Ipswich Town 2011 playthrough, and that's going to be the same basis for my Ipswich Town 2012 playthrough that I'm going to be starting soon. I'm not sure about the schedule for AFC Wimbledon and then Ipswich Town. I don't know. It's just whatever I have recorded, I guess I'll upload. Most of the recording will be done at weekends. Some might be done over the week while I'm at university, but that means I'll be on my laptop, and that's not as quick as my computer. My laptop still runs Football Manager amazingly, but my computer of course is high powered, and that's what I prefer to record on, just because I can record and it's straight on here for the rendering. So yeah, I should probably be talking about the gameplay, but as you can see, it's a pretty exciting penalty shootout. We just missed. They missed one as well, so they need this to level it up. It's 3-2 at the minute, and they've got a penalty in hand, and they hit the post, so that means we've got a penalty to win it. So I don't know who it is. The names are too small, as I'm sure you know from my Ipswich Town playthrough. But this penalty is to win it, and it's saved. So, but then if they miss their next penalty, then we'll still go through to the first round. It's a bit harsh that there was a preliminary round, but I guess it had to be done. Both sides in the league for the first time would have liked a spot in the first round, but he takes the penalty and he scores, so we have to go to sudden death. of course, by this point I'd run out of my good penalty takers. I put them at the top of the list, but so now these are just the people who wasn't even on my list, so I wasn't even confident to score. But he steps up, tucks it away, a lovely penalty. I think that might have been Jack Ainsley, I'm not sure. I remember when I recorded this, he did a beautiful penalty. But again, cruelly, if they miss, we go through to the first round. He scores, hammered in. But I'm really looking forward to this AFC Wimbledon playthrough. It's a new challenge. Maybe because it's going to be a long old series, I might not even do full length matches for this. I'll just do highlights videos. But for the Ipswich Town matches, I'll do every now and then I'll do a full length video. So we scored yet again. I think this is like, was that the 7th penalty? So that again, they have to, of course, a sudden death, they have to score. And they do. Sends the keeper the wrong way. So Buzanis is not having the best of days saving penalties, but I think he's going to be a pretty good keeper for this level. And I think Kanyago, who didn't play in this game, was injured in a friendly, but he'll be back for the opening day of the season. I think he'll be a huge player for us, and hopefully he'll score plenty of goals, which he should at League 2 level after playing in the Championship for the last few years. But we scored yet again, and so again, all we need to do is save the penalty. But he steps up and he tucks it away nicely. So I didn't think this was ever going to end, and I was sure I was going to lose because I don't have the best records at penalties. If you remember in my Ipswich Town 2011 playthrough, we lost 2 penalty shootouts to Premier League sides, which is really annoying. But so another 9th penalty taker steps up and he scores. So we again, and if you remember, they had 2 players sent off, and that means that their keeper has to take one. Michel Cooper's former Brighton keeper has to step up to try and save the tie for his team. And he blasts it high and wide, so it's definitely a penalty, a keeper's penalty, and we go through a win on our first game, a clean sheet even though we should have scored, and a penalty shootout victory. So that was really good. As you can see, all the players were happy with the team talk except one who just nothing specific noticed. But I'm going to show you the match stats as well, just because I thought it's pretty ridiculous how many shots we had. Look at that compared to theirs. It's at like 28-9 or something. And there's a list of the scores and the penalty takers for you, as I didn't cover them in the commentary. But I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Of plenty more to come. This is going to be a very long series, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later, guys.